inevitable.
What could be said now? As of today, August 20th, 2025, they decided to ban the Nami leader from set 3. And it says here, as new card sets have been released, the deck built around OPO3-040 Nami has become far stronger than intended. Moreover, its unique strategy has diverged from the gameplay experience we want to provide. We deem the presence of this deck will constrict the development of blue cards with the drawing cards effect, and significantly reduce leader diversity in the game environment. As such, we have decided to designate this card as banned. Say what you will, but the lead up to this ban list, a lot of people were thinking that Gum Gum Giant was going to get banned. Where did I get my information? Well, Reddit, of course, obviously. That's the premier location to get any kind of news, information, and opinions about your favorite One Piece cards. Wow, look at all these groundbreaking and revolutionary ideas. Thanks, Reddit. I would like to read over one of the posts that was posted like 2 months ago regarding Gum Gum Giant. And it starts off by saying, okay, what I'm about to say is purely my opinion. You may disagree with me, and that's okay. IMO, and the majority of this community, guh, is a real problem. There's no valid counter-arguments as to why guh is such an issue. Period, no space, apostrophe space. What I mean by that is people who mention Hottie and OP12-3 costs even as a veil solution to guh, parentheses, no period. Speaking of Hottie, I don't enjoy playing green. Nowhere near enough as I enjoy other colors. I feel like my only three possible option is join purple and spend $300, $400 on purple deck. Play deck color that I don't enjoy playing just to run 4 Hottie. Play Battle Buddy and loose to everything that's not up Luffy or Bubba. I'll let you read the rest of this because I just don't feel like pronouncing Hottie a million times or tech or guh. But let's read off some of these comments. I want to see how people will say its balance will react when they eventually ban it, and suddenly all purple Luffy leaders vanish from the meta immediately. This comment reads like I don't know. It reads a little salty because they're gonna leave the meta immediately. Immediately. Okay, the next Reddit post is the democratically voted on is Gum Gum Giant needing of a ban, and 364 people believe that it should be banned, while 190 thought that no, it's fine, we're good. Um, that's like I don't know, 65% of people saying yes, it should be banned. That take that as you will. I'm sure a lot of people just don't like the card because it is a little difficult to deal with, but that's just because it's just it is relevant. It's a relevant card. It counters out with 4,000 and it draws you 2 cards. Why wouldn't it be good? But it's stuck to Luffy cards or Straw Hats, I should say. This guy says it's just fundamentally not a fun card to deal with unless you're green or an aggro deck. It's not fun in the late game knowing you can't reasonably go for board or game because this card is likely to be in the Luffy's player's hand. Yeah, it's like a bunch of other events. It has to be there. I don't know. Maybe it's because I use it and I like the card and it does help. But it reads like, oh, I just can't win because of the card. Yeah, sometimes one card's gonna make life difficult. That's with everything. And let's be real here. Bandai is a company first and foremost that came out with an alt art for the next PRB set. They're gonna wait till people buy the shit out of that. This way they can get their money's worth and then they'll ban it. I don't know why everyone was so insistent that it was going to get banned before that thing even came out. It'll probably be a few months afterwards. And if it does, oh crap, okay, fine. This was like 3 months ago before I think even OP11 came out. Yes! For the love of God! Bandai! Ban Gum Gum Giant! Here's this 1,000 words glockenspiel. This game revolves around this card in a way that is indisputable. Every purple something Luffy is considered a top deck in the meta at the moment. The stats don't lie, and they spell disaster for you at sacrifice. Purple black, green purple, blue purple, purple Luffy are all capable of winning major tournaments. The one consistent element that pushes these decks to such heights? Gum Gum Giant. Purple is meant to be a one-size-fits-all Swiss Army knife color. It emulates other colors' core mechanics by manipulating dawn, and sometimes doing even weirder shit. The color as a whole relies heavily on having a large quantity of dawn to gain powerful abilities. It's conceptually very cool because it's not supposed to be wholly consistent. It's meant to be a high risk, high reward endgame powerhouse. Mono Purple Luffy is one of the best iterations of the archetype, in my opinion. In their opinion. I disagree. No, I'm joking. Gum Gum Giant breaks this rule. It transforms a seemingly inconsistent archetype into a full-blown massacre of A to C tier decks. Let's not include B and C tiers in in ever being in a meta because there's no point. If it's not S or A tier, it doesn't matter. Gum Gum Giant gives you counter, hand replacement, and cycle all for one dawn. And you can play multiple from hand during one turn. It effectively negates any attack in a normal damage threshold for most decks. Oh god, I'm not reading the rest of this. I think you guys get the point. Here's the TLDR.